VHB may be the Superman of tape products, the power of viscoelasticity may one day yield all kinds of superheroes. This is free running, a new extreme sport made possible through the sticky power of a cutting-edge rubber on the soles of the athlete's shoes. It's called stealth rubber. And while not quite at Spider-Man levels yet, this new material can give any athlete a real step up. Although more commonly known for its bounce than its adhesive qualities, rubber's stickiness allows dragsters to catapult and motorcycles to corner. In 1985, Charles Cole combined his interests in rock climbing and chemistry to formulate stealth rubber, the stickiest of them all.
Our whole job here is making better rubber, but when I say making, I mean inventing. That's how modern marbles get done. We do it in a lab.
Historically, rubber was a natural product, but today nearly all rubber is synthesized.
So we're going to begin with the chunks of polymer. First thing added, we just drop them down the chute. Now we're going to start putting in the different powders, the secret powders.
Stealth rubber's stickiness depends on its viscoelasticity. The more viscous, the stickier.
So we've dumped the rubber. This is what it looks like when it comes out. All the ingredients are not yet in it. All right, so now we're going to put it on the mill, which will help cool it down. At the same time, we're going to be mixing ingredients.
But the exact balance between visco and elastic is a closely guarded recipe.
That's in a safe deposit box, that's in my head, that's in my computer, and my mom knows the secrets too.
Uncured rubber breaks down in a matter of days. By adding sulfur-based curing agents, Cole ensures that his rubber soles can withstand constant pounding, giving them their elasticity.
Okay, now we're going to take it off. We're going to cut the rubber off. So we just pull it off the mill after cutting it. And we're going to repeat this operation several times to make sure everything is mixed in.
The result? A highly viscous, sticky rubber used by today's elite climbers to take on the most extreme challenges.
There's essentially two ways you can use your climbing shoe while you're climbing. One is for a technique called edging, and that's where you use the sharp edge of the shoe and you put it on something very small, and even though it's a tiny foothold, the stealth rubber allows you to stand up on that and hold yourself up on the wall. Smearing is the other way you can use a climbing shoe, and that's where you have essentially a flat wall with no relief in it. So you would just put your foot straight on the wall, and just the pressure against the wall allows you to hold on with the stealth rubber.
Like VHB tape, stealth rubber's secret is its ability to interlock with irregularities in the rock surface, even when they're not clearly visible.
We're looking for anything, and it can be down at the real fine microscopic level, the irregularities, or the large particles. Different rocks have different surfaces. At some point, they all have irregularities. There's nothing that's truly flat.
As the shoe comes in contact with the stone surface, friction activates the viscosity of the shoe's rubber, causing it to flow into the rock's irregularities, creating a small but powerful interlock. Meanwhile, the rubber's elasticity guarantees that this interlock is solid and supports the climber's weight as he or she ascends upward.
With the stealth rubber, you're guaranteed to hook onto it, you're guaranteed to stick to it, and then with that, you'll be able to actually stand up on that hold and support your whole body weight on something that you can barely see in the rock.
Together, the interlocked shoe and rock wall form a kind of momentary stair, thanks to Cole's lab.
With the stealth rubber, it will actually flow into the cracks. The rubber actually has to almost break, or in certain cases has to break, for you to actually fall off the rock.
Remarkably, stealth rubber works just as well underwater.
It doesn't matter if it's wet or not, as long as the penetration, the interlock, is deep enough, and then it cannot come out. Doesn't matter, the liquid is independent of interlock.
Such versatility has created a growing market for this sticky stuff.
The company I met yesterday wanted it for chefs in kitchens on the greasy floors and that kind of thing. But when I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking construction. If I was 800 feet up on a I-beam walking across it, I really want my rubber on my shoes.
But while some sticky stuff is born in a lab,
It's not coming off.
it's the secrets of nature that have inspired remarkable discoveries. From everyday products like Velcro fasteners to the greatest climber